Imagine waking up one morning, checking your bank account, and seeing money credited not because you worked extra hours, but because you are a shareholder in a great company. Sounds exciting, right? That's one of the reasons why dividend investing attracts so many long term investors. So, hello everyone, welcome back to Suujish Dividends and to another episode of Dividend Diaries. In our last episode, we learned what a dividend is. Today, let's answer another important question. How do dividends become passive income? So, what is passive income? Passive income doesn't mean free money. Instead, in other words, it means income that requires day to day effort after you have built the asset. For example, rental income, royalties, interest, dividends, income from affiliate marketing, and income from reselling various products, income from bonds, income from peer to peer lending, and many more. It goes on. The list is huge. So basically, passive income is something that doesn't require any extra effort from your side. So even while you sleep, you are making money. All the hard work is done by your mind. Now here, how dividends become passive income. That's our main topic today, right? So this is how it works. Listen carefully, okay? You invest a particular amount for which you receive a certain number of shares based on the stock price or the ongoing market price of that stock or that company in which you're going to invest. So now the company uses that money, earns a certain profit. That profit is shared with you. That's called dividend. So the company declares dividend per share. Now that dividend gets credited directly to your bank account based on the number of shares you hold. And this structure repeats every time. So that's it. Now, in reality, many social media posts make passive income sound very easy, but actually it isn't. Dividend income is built over years of investing, patience, and discipline. So there are no shortcuts. Now, let me give you a small example to understand it. Suppose a company declared a dividend of 10 rupees per share and you own 100 shares of that company. So you'll receive 1000 rupees before applicable taxes and subject to the company's dividend declaration. A TDS is always deducted from the total dividend amount that you will be receiving. So that's how it works. If you still have any doubts or questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Now, next is the power of reinvestment. Now, imagine instead of spending that 1000 rupees you received as a dividend, you invest it again in that same company from which you received the dividend. So, over the time, those additional investment may generate more dividends. And this is one of the key ideas behind compounding in dividend investing. I'll explain compounding in detail later on. So, what are the key takeaways from today's video? First is passive income isn't instant. Second, dividends are one source of passive income. Third, it requires ownership of businesses. And the final thing is patience is your biggest advantage. So that's all in today's episode of Dividend Diaries. In the next episode, we'll learn one of the most misunderstood concepts in dividend investing, and that's what is a dividend yield. I'll explain why chasing the highest dividend yield can sometimes be a costly mistake. Until then, Keep learning, keep investing, and remember, we are building wealth one dividend at a time. So, if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone. Share it with someone who wants to start their dividend investing journey or the investing journey. I'll see you all on next Sunday at 10 a.m. with another episode of Dividend Diaries. Until then, happy investing. Take care.